enough being married to someone with narcissistic tendencies, it can be even harder to move on once that relationship has ended. Kathryn Mitchem is a life transformation coach, and she is here to help us all move on from a narcissist ex. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's so good to have you here, and I love that we're talking about this because I feel like a lot of people, after they get into a relationship, they realize, oh my gosh, I think this person might be a narcissist. So what are the characteristics, and how can someone know if that really is what they're dealing with?
Well, first of all, I think overall, if your ex is trying to make you feel like you're the crazy one and you're the bad one, that's a really good sign.
It takes two.
It does take two.
Yeah.
And really, a really big one is lacking empathy. So somebody who doesn't really care or consider that they're really inflicting pain on you.
Really? It just doesn't faze them at all.
It doesn't faze them. It's like, it's kind of as if they're really completely cut off to the pain that they're causing.
Okay.
And then another one is just having a real grandiose sense of self. So thinking that they don't have to follow the rules.
It applies to everyone but them.
Exactly,
Gotcha.
exactly. And then probably the biggest one is that they really are like masters of projection. So their own negative self-judgments, they're going to put it onto you.
I've heard that. You also have 5 steps, you say, to move on from a narcissist ex. So we're going to go through those. First step, you say, learn the characteristics of a narcissist. You just went through that.
A few, yeah.
Number 2, never believe their criticism of you. And most importantly, take time to heal.
That's really big. It's really important, first of all, to get yourself into a really strong place, but really create a space where that person, he or she, can't get to you.
Gotcha.
So whether it's with a support group, with coaching, with therapy, just really creating a
safe
space,
zone.
a safe zone, right? So you can do the healing because there's a reason you got into the relationship in the first place.
Yeah.
So you got to heal that so you don't do it again.
Makes sense. Number 3, you say, accept that you will never change his view of you and you'll never gain his approval.
Never.
It's never going to happen.
It's never going to happen. Forget about it. Like, don't even go there. And completely, don't believe anything that they say. Make yourself stronger. Take all that energy that you want to like try to change them and put it towards yourself.
Because you're never going to change them.
You're never going to. You can only change yourself. And that's where yoga, meditation, therapy, coaching,
prayer,
everything, you just put all that energy towards yourself.
Now, if you have children, you say it's important to co-parent and work on strengthening your relationship with your children, you and your children.
Exactly. Kids are so smart. They know what real love feels like. And I've always believed that that kids only need one really, really good parent.
I've had a therapist tell me that, a child therapist that said, you know what, kids do okay with one really good parent.
Right, who puts their needs first, who's really thinking about what they need the most, not what
they're getting. They're getting what they need there.
Exactly.
And then finally, you say set firm boundaries and limit engagement. I guess that has to do a little bit with the safe zone, huh?
Exactly. And there's 2 ways to really set boundaries, especially in a divorce. And one is legal. People who are going through a divorce with a narcissist really need to have a legal team or at least an advisor on their side.
You need some help in that department.
Right, because the narcissist will make threats and do all kinds of things to try to, really make you feel like you don't have control. But the law is here to protect you and your children.
Thank goodness for that.
Thank goodness. And then the other one is really having firm emotional boundaries. And that's again where that self-care comes in. You can only really have control over your own self. And so I like to say when you're getting a phone call or maybe an email from your angry ex, don't respond.
That you know what my mom has always said my whole life, if you are in a situation or something happens and you don't know what to do, you don't know how to respond, do nothing.
Don't do nothing.
Just do nothing.
Right.
That's the best thing you can do.
Wait 3 days if you have to respond. And again, really strengthening yourself takes you out of reaction mode and takes you into response mode. So
it gives
you
you
can
time to
really
calm
come
down.
from a center place.
Such smart, wonderful advice. Kathryn, thank you so very much.
You're welcome.
We have a giveaway, and I know if people are watching right now, they're thinking, where can I get more from Kathryn? This is great. I need more information. 9th caller, you are winning Kathryn's online coaching course called Divorce 111. It's a $400 value, and we are going to give that away to our 9th caller.
Yes, and it's Divorce 911, because you know when you're in the middle of a really difficult breakup,
It's
you
an
feel
emergency.
like you don't know who to call, and that's what I do, is I help people really get through those tough times.
Well, I think you've helped a lot of people this morning. Thank you
Good, I
for
hope
being
so.
here.
Thank you.
And you can find more on Kathryn. You can get her advice. You can, subscribe. It's KathrynMitchem.com. But if you are in one of those situations, I am so sorry if you are, but there is help out there, and Kathryn can give you a lot of help. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right, everyone.